Grade retention can be a traumatic event for both a child and parents. The key to understand about grade retention risk is it can often be addressed. The kids that present at our center often are a year and a half, or even 2 years below grade level when they're facing grade retention. What's also true about these kids is they often learn differently and are far more capable of being successful readers when they're taught to their strengths with what we call a strength-based whole child approach. The first step we recommend for parents is recognize the risks. There's a good chance your child's well below grade level in reading fluency, reading comprehension, and the ability to take standardized tests. Second, they're often a lot smarter than present results would indicate and capable of being far more successful with an approach that capitalizes on their strengths, identifies and addresses their weaknesses, and boosts their self-esteem, confidence, and love for learning. We recommend a 5-step approach to this. First, reject the status quo. Just because your child is presently below grade level doesn't mean that they're stuck there, but it does mean they're likely to even fall further behind if there's no action. So the second piece of that is recognize that schools don't offer strength-based whole child approaches that capitalize on how a kid who learns differently learns. So it's up to you to be the make the difference parent if you want your child to not only be promoted, but to be far more successful. The second piece of the equation is what we call assess for success. This is where you look at how your child learns best, whether they have dyslexia, a learning disability, whether attention, working memory, processing speed, visual or auditory processing, or anxiety are real issues. And very few kids come with just 1 or 2 of those challenges. They often have 2, 3, 4, even 5 of them. And then we also want to know what the present level of performance is. Because if your child's reading at the first grade, 5th month level in the end of 3rd grade, they're basically 2.5 years below grade level, there's a huge gap that needs to be closed. The third step is set bold goals. It might be we're in May is when we produce this video. Maybe August, you want your child to be 2 grade levels higher. Now, some people say that's a ridiculous goal that's not achievable. Actually, we know it's achievable for some students, not all. Students will progress at different rates depending on what help they get and how much follow-through is done at home. But this is a great time to pivot and to set bold goals, and then to get the professional help your child needs, largely based on what the assessment says, because you want somebody that matches your child's skill sets and challenges. So you want somebody that teaches the way your child learns best, will help you identify and address their weaknesses, will boost their self-esteem, will ignite a love for learning, and will help you to be the coach and advocate your child needs. The third piece to recognize is short time frame to get this right when you're trying to beat grade retention. So it's important to act now. If we can help in any way, give us a call at 561-361-7495. Or if you'd like to schedule a time, go to www.3dlearner.com/book now. Schedule a time to discuss how you can help your child to beat grade retention.